Hi guys, how we doing? I was meditating on the subscribers list and I've had a little message or a little call I should say, to give a message to someone. So here I am. So if you are part of the subscribers list, then this is more than likely for one of yous. Okay, so if you would like me to meditate upon your picture, your energy, please send them through. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yep, you will be part of my meditation group. And if anything comes through for you, then if I can shuffle the cards as well, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and all that good stuff. If this doesn't resonate with you, please have a look at your star sign, and you can check out your moon sign, Venus, and all that other good stuff. So do have a look at all of that. Yeah, and happy Christmas, happy holidays, and all that happy stuff. Right, so let's get on with this. One more shuffle, there we go. And here we go. Right, first card is we are moving on. The Six of Swords is a card of literally either moving on in your mind, moving on into calmer waters, basically. If you're thinking of leaving something, that's what I've just got. Okay, you're thinking of leaving something or someone to move into a calmer situation. Okay, right, let's, the King of Wands, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, well, automatically what I see here is that someone has been thinking about moving on for quite some time. Okay, and it's getting so tedious where you are in the situation that you're in at the moment that it's actually going to come to a head. Okay, right, let's clarify the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, please clarify the Six of Swords. That one. Justice. In your life right now, it may be that you aren't getting equal balance in a relationship, or it might even be work. Okay, this might actually be financial. So whatever, if it is a relationship, okay, justice has been served, or it is going to be very, very soon. This gives you the springboard to actually move on, move away from all of the crap that has been 2025, okay? This may actually be that you are moving on to a better position, work, finance, but whatever it is at this moment, there has been, justice is going to be served, okay? Which enables you to actually move forward. Okay, so the next card is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is in a relationship. It can actually be like a one-night stand. Okay, the Knight of Wands is, yeah, it's very fast, very passionate. Not that too much in depth, because it's a knight, not a king or a queen. I do feel like, right, hear me out guys, if this is a relationship scenario, I'm getting that whoever this is for, you are now deciding to move on. It's almost, I'm getting the feeling that whoever this is for, you are sick and tired of not being, not so much appreciated. It's, I feel like I'm giving my energy to all of my energy to someone, but I'm not receiving it back. Okay. And to balance that scales of justice, I feel like you're going to say, ta-da, goodbye, see you later, arrivederci, and all of that. Okay. So the Knight of Wands is basically what you're moving on from. You're moving on from an immature energy. Okay. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify this. And it is immature energy. That is exactly what I'm getting. And this is what you are moving on from. Yeah, there you go, Chariot. Excuse me. Can also mean... Oh, sorry. I'm choking here. Right, the Chariot can also mean Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Okay. Who else have we got here? We've got Justice, which can also mean Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. And the Hermit, we've also got Virgo. Once again, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. So they're the major players that we've got at the moment, okay? Yeah, but you are definitely moving on from this immature energy, and that's exactly what I feel like. It is immature, okay? So now we've got the Hermit. Now the Hermit is someone who has a little bit of thinking time, introspection into what has gone on. Okay, do you know what? I'm actually feeling quite hurt. I'm actually feeling quite annoyed, hurt, frustrated that this didn't work out. Yeah, it's almost like, why didn't... I saw it all along. I saw the red flags, but I chose just to walk past them. Why? Yeah, it's almost like I'm having a little bit of a telling off for myself. But it is a little bit of solitude and a little bit of wisdom. Okay, it's almost like, why did I do that? That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling more annoyed with myself, as in, why did I do that? But you want balance and fairness and accountability. Yeah, you want this person to actually stand up beside you, take responsibility for their actions, but they're not. It's a really immature energy, and that's all I keep hearing that in my mind. It's, yeah, once upon a time, a little while ago, I would have made up excuses for this person as to why they had dickish behaviour. Yeah, I would stand up and I would make excuses for this person. But I really feel exhausted. And I don't want to make up excuses for this. Yeah. It's almost like I'm sitting back and I'm actually thinking to myself, wow. Yeah. Whoever this is, I'm actually really feeling your energy. I'm like, I actually feel quite speechless in the fact of you're meant to be an adult. You're meant to be a grown-up. How do you get away with still acting like a a 6-year-old. How do you get away with that? But it's almost like they've got it down to a T, where people just accept that they're a bit of a knob. So yeah, this is the thinking time. Okay, this is where this all comes out, and it's almost like, wow, why did I do that? Yeah, and it's the truth's coming out. The truth is coming out, because they are going to come back. Once you leave, give it, I would say, about 3-4 days, and they will text, and they will say, basically, have you got over your little tantrum yet? Have you got past this? When are you coming back? And you're going to be like, no, bruv, I'm not. But they're going to be, and I think this is going to shock you, that how much disregard they've got for your feelings. And this is going to be the nail in the coffin, so to speak. When it's going to be like, you know, have you got over your tantrum yet? You know, just come back and we'll carry on as we were. And you're going to be like, no, I'm actually done. It's almost like I can't believe the nerve of this person. And I do feel like this may have happened before. And they have convinced you this is a real, true narcissist. Wow. They've convinced you that maybe it was that you was the one throwing your toys out the pram. You know, getting on your soapbox, having a little hissy fit. But this time round, with this thinking, with this hermit, you come to this realisation that it's almost like you've been gaslighted. That this person is manipulative. And it's almost like everyone could see it around you, but you were blind to it. But now it's like, it's that the penny's dropped. It's the realisation. And this is what the conversation is going to be. It's like, I'm done. I am done. Okay. The next card we've got is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is the phallic symbol. So, it's entirely up to you whether you do go back. It's all up to free will. But I don't see you going back. Now, bear with me. A lot of people aren't actually like this. But there's some people that will actually just go back just for a good time. Okay. But there's some people that actually have the passion. And I think this is where it's going. I think that you've got the passion. You are looking for your person. And you realise that this is not your person. Okay. And it is, you are stepping away from a narcissist. And you have now the passion to actually move forward. And you know that someone is out there that actually appreciates all the benefits that you are going to bring to a relationship. And you shouldn't, sorry, I can't speak. You shouldn't sell yourself short to this person, which is loosely speaking. This thing, I'm really getting narcissist vibes, guys. But the last card is the Nine of Wands. Okay. I don't think that this person is going to give up easy. Okay. It might be quite difficult to actually step away from this person, but you need to stick to your guns. Okay. when a narcissist comes into our life, they can't understand why someone wouldn't want them. Yeah, so you might end up having, and it might, with the Nine of Wands, you keep up and going again and doing it again, and it's getting tedious until they break you down and then go back to them. I don't think that you're going to, but it is going to be quite a long drawn out process of moving on from this person, getting rid of this person, okay? Yeah. In the end, you're just going to stop talking. I think that you're just going to block them. With the Two of Swords, I do see there's a lot to be said, but I do feel like that whatever you've got to say, they're not listening. Okay? And in the end, there is just no communication, because even when you are telling this person and saying to this person what you think, what you feel, etc., they're just not listening. Okay? And in the end, I do actually see you moving on afresh from this person, but you may have to actually block them. Okay? Because in my mind, I've just seen private number come up in my mind. They're going to try all different ways to get in contact with you, my lovelies. Okay? But stick to your guns. It's a new year, new you. Okay? And you don't need any narcissists in your life. You don't need any bad juju, guys. Nah. New year, new you. Right, so that is what I have for you. Happy New Year. And I will see you 2026. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.